Many of you would have seen a smoke gun in a party. Even if you haven't, today we will make a smoke gun with things at home and we'll also learn the science behind it. Take a plastic bottle, cut the bottom portion of the plastic bottle. So for that we take a knife, heat it in the candle flame so that it becomes easier for us to cut the bottle. Just to give more stability to the base, we make use of a wire which is a slightly thick wire, and we have made it in the shape of a circle such that the circumference of the circle is same as the circumference of the base of this bottle. Now what we need to do is we need to fix it at the base, exactly at the edge of the base. So for that what we are going to do, again we'll make use of sellotape. So now if you see that we have made the corner of the base really strong using this wire. Take a balloon, cut the top portion of the balloon. Fix the balloon at the base of the bottle like this. So now you see the base has been covered with the balloon. Let's check if the gun is working or not. So yes, this shows that air exerts some pressure and this gun is also working fine. Since we are planning to make a smoke gun, therefore we will have to fill the bottle with smoke. So for that we have kept incense sticks, and we will put these incense sticks inside the bottle and keep it like this for some time so that the smoke gets accumulated inside the bottle. When we tap on one end of the bottle, the smoke inside the bottle tends to move and come out from the mouth of the bottle. Now if you observe more closely, you would see that the middle layer, which is represented by the red dots, they travel with a higher velocity when compared to the outer layers represented by the green and black dots. Now why is that? That's because the outer layers, when they try to come out, they experience resistance by colliding with the walls of the mouth of the bottle. Now due to this difference in velocity, a velocity gradient is created. Now when we talk about the smoke inside this bottle, this can be considered as multiple vertical sections of smoke. So right now whatever we will discuss, we will talk about one such vertical section of smoke. Now as I said that since when one such vertical section is coming out, all the three layers have different velocities. Now what happens is the layer with lesser velocity kind of pushes back the layer with higher velocity. So as a result, there is a rollback which is seen. For example, this is the layer with higher velocity. It is kind of pushed back by these layers, so it rolls like this. So as a result, we get a circular pattern of this form, as you see here. Now this circular pattern is obtained from one particular point of the mouth of this container, because this pattern which we see is because of the smoke coming out from this particular point of the mouth of this bottle. But there are many more such points on the mouth of this container because it is in the shape of a circle, right? So from every point you would receive one circular pattern like this. So overall what would you get? You would get a toroid like this. So here you see you have multiple circular patterns and each of these patterns correspond to each of these points. Maybe this circular pattern was obtained from this point, this circular pattern was obtained from this point, this one was obtained from this point, and so on. So basically each of these patterns correspond to each of these points. So overall we receive a toroid, and this toroid is what we see as a smoke ring coming out of the bottle. Now this smoke ring tends to move in the forward direction. So as a result, what happens? It experiences resistance of the air, because of which this circular motion stops after some time. Now the moment it stops, what happens? The overall toroid gets vanished. So as a result, the smoke ring when we tap the bottle, the smoke ring comes out from this end. It is seen for some more time. After that, it vanishes off. Now this is about one vertical section of smoke. Now as I said, that there are multiple vertical sections of smoke, so therefore you see the smoke rings coming out one after another. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please make sure that you make your own smoke gun and have fun. Like and share the video, subscribe to our channel to get daily updates. Thank you.